Round two, I just had to jump off to make sure I was on the right page. It's not even 7 o'clock in the morning here. And yeah, I wanted to jump on. I am doing this thing called Magnificent March, and I am showing up every day giving high value trainings in my spiritual membership. And I wanted to come on here because I want to give you guys a little bit of a taster about what we're doing over there. And I've got earbuds and I don't need them in because I'm not on my cell phone. Okay, how are we? If you are here, let me know. I'm just getting my cell phone up and running so I can see who is here and see if there is any comments. Hello, Julie. Okay, we're going to have a really big conversation today about empaths, and I'm also going to be pulling a card for the collective. So I'm going to talk about this, and then over in my spiritual membership, we're going to be going a little bit deeper into this. So if you're not in there yet, if you want to have the opportunity to do hot seat coaching with me, if you want to have the opportunity to dive into the content, over $10,000 worth of digital content, then click the link below. We're going to put this into the chat. Okay, you can find all of the links everywhere around my stuff, on all of my, pretty much my posts, my bio, and everywhere. Or you can go to, of course, awakenwithvictoriabond.com. So let's talk about empaths. So a lot of what I do for a job is I work with empaths and I help them. Now, I believe everyone is an empath. Okay, so if you're jumping on, please come and say hello. If this is your first time, let me know. Is this your first time? Are you an OG? Have you been here for a while? Like, let me know who is here, who is watching, because this is like a co-creation, even if you're on replay, hashtag replay. It is 7 o'clock on the dot here on a Wednesday morning in New Zealand, and there's a lot going on. So my guides were like, you need to come on and you need to talk about this empathic stuff, because my inbox is being flooded by my clients and my friends and saying, what is happening? Hey, Facebook is down, Instagram is down. This all must have happened while I was asleep. But does anyone notice that their Facebook and their Instagram went down, and how many people thought that they had been hacked? Like, did anyone consider that maybe the system was just down? And what kind of ripple effect has that had on us? So, are you an empath? Do you think you're an empath? Comment below, let me know. Let me know if you think you're an empath. I have got my yeah, here we go. Amy, Swan. We've got Ashley, Kim, Vanessa, Tash. Hello, come on and say hello. Are you an empath? Pop it down below. Yes, I am an empath. Give me an emoji. Tell me, are you an empath? Now, I am an empath, but I want to talk to you a little bit, just giving you a little bit of a taster of what's going on in the spiritual membership today, okay? We're going live every day doing trainings, high-level trainings. It's $22 to be a part of this. You can come in, do the high-level training, which I'm giving you a snippet of now, and leave straight away if you want to. Like, you can just come in, or you can just play around for the week if you want, and then you can leave. Or maybe you want to stay because you're getting so much freaking value out of this basically mastermind for $22, right? So, okay, so here is the thing. We get so indoctrinated as human beings. We're always looking for the next religion, the next cult, and most of the time we don't realize that we've fallen into a cult. Whoops, I kind of did that once. And they don't say, come on, join my cult, right? It's not until you're in there where you're like, this is a bit weird. There's a bit of a hierarchy system, or you've got to keep paying money to get the next snippet, so there's a fine line. But we're always looking for the next system. We're always looking for the next guru, the next religion. We're always looking for something because we're tribal people. Here we are as beautiful beings that are tribal, just like the tree collectives, just like the animals, the ecosystem. We are an ecosystem. We are in the ecosystem. We are human beings. We are meant to be together, but we can get too indoctrinated into a system. So let's talk about human design, for instance, okay? I love human design. As a 3-5 projector, splenic, I am what we call a pure empath. I love, if you know what your human design is, pop it down below. Let me know. Let's go. I freaking love to get in and learn things. And quite often, it's like I get hooked really fucking quickly. Or I'm like, oh, new system, shiny penny, let's go. You know, and I consume it, I integrate it, I experience it, and then I let it go. Right. And in the last few days, I've been like, let's talk about human design and how this is an indoctrination and how you can make it work for you, or is it working you? Are you working the human design tool as it's meant to be, as the experiment, as the tool it is? It's not everything. Your human design is not everything. I'm going to talk about the empaths in a minute, I promise you here. But I need to really pull everybody up and go, you know, when some people go to church, they're like, this is my everything, you know, or these people are my everything. We get indoctrinated into the family and go, you're my everything. So we see this when we're watching The Bachelorette. Like, it really matters what my parents think about you, because if my parents don't accept you, then it's over. Even if I love you, it is over. We see this in reality TV. We see this in movies. Oh, my mum doesn't like him, so I'm going to have to break it off, you know. We get so caught up in the other or the system that often we don't trust ourselves. So we are all empaths. All of us are empaths. And I quite often tell a story, because I am a certified human design practitioner, if you will, if you want to put a label to it. Same with the Reiki, same with all these different things. None of that fucking matters. None of it matters. So, like, I always say, well, Amy, let's use Amy for an example. Are you still here, Amy? So Amy Swan, I'm referring to right now. Yeah, and Amy mediumship. Amy mediumship. We've got two Amy's here, both my clients. You don't need to understand it. This is the thing. Oh, if you don't understand if you don't understand human design, what am I missing out on? What am I missing out on? I'm missing out on fear of missing out. Like, you know. And here's the thing. Beautiful Amy Swan is an emotional, she won't mind me speaking, I'm pretty sure, but she is an emotional generator. I've been working with her for like 2.5 years as one of my one-to-ones. It's so divine. And she's like, I'm an empath. And I'm like, well, you're not really an empath, you know? This is the story I told her. You know, you're not really an empath, but you deeply sympathize with the world. And she's like, but I'm totally an empath. And then I'm like, actually, you are an empath, but according to human design, you're not. Because you're an emotional authority. And an emotional authority means you have got a defined solar plexus. Therefore, in your blueprint, you know, they print off basically your chakras, and you've got your I Ching and Kabbalah and your astrology, and it's all mixed together, and it's this whole thing, and it's amazing. Too many people are living by it too strongly, and I'll share with you how I've been doing this as well. And Amy's like, I'm an empath. She even started a Facebook page for empaths, right? She's a fucking empath. She is. She's just a different type of empath to me. I'm an empath because I will be like, I'm what we call splenic. So I don't have a defined solar plexus. I've got an open solar plexus, you might say. And what happens is I'm like, I'm feeling a bit frustrated. That's weird. Where did that come from? Right? Doesn't even feel like it's mine. It just kind of popped on in. My girlfriend this morning, who's a PT and I work out with most mornings, and oh my God, she rocks my world. She's like, feeling a little bit low vibe today. And I said, but it's not yours because you're an empath, right? And the internet went down. Basically, Facebook and Instagram, which most people are addicted to. I want to talk about this. This is why I'm here today. She's like, oh shit, thank you. I need to write that down. It's not her. She's feeling the world because we've got, my internet is down, my IG is down, my business is gonna burn. Everything's gonna fall down over fucking night. Okay, well, that all happened while I was sleeping. I didn't even know, right? So, and that little feeling I had was, shit. What happens if the Facebook and the IG completely breaks down forever? And I ain't the first person to think that. That probably wasn't even my thought. So the long and the short of it is, I feel my empathic abilities, we all have different empathic abilities. My ones are, I can feel your feelings, but I will think they're mine because I'm feeling them within me. Where Amy, because she's an emotional authority, she will feel feelings and she's really feeling those feelings, and those feelings are apparently hers. Okay, I say apparently because I'm so sick and tired of people being so indoctrinated into the systems. We say, I want to escape the 3D matrix. Okay, I'm just going to pop over here. Oh, now I'm in another matrix, another indoctrination, another system. I'm here to break the system, but I must experience the system before I break the system. So what if you just got rid of all of the human design points of views? What if you got rid of all of the religious points of views, all of this hierarchy and patriarchal? What if you just went, I'm going to just completely wipe this all clean and drop everything? I was a part of a consciousness group, and there was a lot of truth in what was in that consciousness group. But there was a lot of indoctrination. There was a lot of psychology, and there was a lot of making you feel a certain way and making you believe that you were choosing that in a way, you were choosing it. And it was like actual fuckery. If you actually look at the science behind what they were doing to manipulate, it is mind-blowing. Human beings are manipulative beings. And what I love about Ra, channeled human designers, he's passed away now, but he says, this is an experiment. Do not, take this as gospel. And there's all these other human design gurus, and they're saying, no, you're a projector. You have to wait for the invitation. You might have to wait for years, but wait. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's look at the perspectives of what we're being told and how we are filtering them through. Is this making sense for you guys? Good morning, Leanne and Catherine, Erin, hello. I am so sick and tired of people indoctrinating into systems and living by gospel. And I, for one, do exactly the same thing because I want to consume and understand and get it. And I've been Catholic, and I've been in a cult, and which I didn't know was a cult, and I've been fully living the HD experiment. I'm still living it as a projector. And one of the things is being an empath, right? We're talking about being an empath here, and of course I'm threading through so much other channels, but being an empath is a unique process. Now, both my husband and my daughter are a little bit of an emotional wave because they are an emotional authority in human design. What that information gives me is they ebb and flow through their emotions. There's all these different types of waves. And I love that information because I can support them. And when my son is losing his shit, it's probably because he's empathing on them. They don't really empath on us so much, but they definitely feel what's going on in the world, right? So we all empath differently, but we're all empaths. Does this make sense to you? Let me know. So I don't believe that any system is foolproof. And what I love, one of the things I use in my coaching, especially my one-to-one coaching, is the human code of behavior, which was taught to me by one of my old coaches, Donna. And the human code of behavior, when I first said to her, hey, what do you think about human design? And she said, yeah, I think it's probably cool, another cool tool. I don't know too much about it. And then we found out that she was a projector, and obviously she went down that rabbit hole and learned these things as well, because any curious coach will. But she's right. It's just another code. Now, I like to look at the codes of narcissism and codependency. I like to look at the codes of there's Flappy Bird, there is repressing, there is deflecting. There's tons of human codes, not just one system. Ra says, this is a system to get out of the system. And, recently one of my friends, she had a reading and she was told, you're a hermit. She's a 6-2 generator. You're a hermit. Do you know what she heard through that reading? She heard, this is what she said to me, the HD reader told me that I don't like being around people, that I don't like people, and I can be quite negative. And she said, but I don't agree because I'm the most bubbly, outgoing, happiest person I know. And I'm like, yeah, you are. And I said, did she say that, or did you filter that through your perspective? And she said, I'm a hermit. And I said, aha, you took the word hermit and you created this huge story, because I know the HD reader, and you made this huge story about it. And she's like, holy shit. And I said, let me reframe what the hermit actually means. So we've all got these filters and we're all empathing on other people's emotions that are connected to us. And it's layer after layer after layer after layer after layer. And here we are defining things, thinking that we're right or thinking there's one way. It's all bullshit. I invite you to just let it all go. What if you let it all go? What if you just let it all go? I'm a projector. Who gives a shit? I can still work a 10-hour fucking day, right? I don't have to sit there waiting for an invitation all day. Here I am at 7:15 in the morning, feeling lots of feelings because I've got quite a few people around me feeling feelings. And I know they're not mine. So who does this belong to? Return to source consciousness. What are my feelings? What are my feelings? Dear God, universe, higher self, show me what are my feelings and what are other people's. And the funny thing is, my feelings are their feelings and their feelings are my feelings, because we are a collective. Interesting, huh? This happens to be here. This is my chart. I've only got 3 defined centers. I'm an open book. I am a freaking sponge, and I am an empath. Everyone's blueprint is important. This here, I just feel like ripping it up right in front of me and saying, you know what? I got the basics. Thank you, human design. I'm going to carry on with my life. And unless that is your niche and you want to be the guru in HD, and I've got a lot of clients that I've introduced to human design that have literally, and I'm like, yay, because it's their niche, right? Just like mediumship and empowerment coaching and channeling is mine and galactic and all the things. Don't go living by the system unless you're here to like kind of live it, be it, and hack it. Just like Ra says, we're getting too indoctrinated. We're getting too invested in system after system after system, thinking that we're leaving the matrix when you're not. Does this make sense to you guys? Let me know. How's this? Pop a comment below. How's this feeling? I am here to trigger people. It's in my human design. Here's the thing about human design. I never, ever talk about anything other than the centers, the personality profile, which apparently is called a variable, and it apparently doesn't actually matter. I think it really does, because it's just like the star sign. It's like a Virgo is totally different to a Scorpio, and whether someone's like how they empath. It's the only things I give a shit about. What is your energy type, your centers, your personality profile, and whether you're an empath or not? Like, what is your authority? There's no point in going any deeper than that unless you are fascinated in it, so you're being called to do that, and you want to teach it and you want to help people, or you've been in the experiment for 7 years. I've been in the experiment for 4 years consciously, every single day consciously in the experiment, and I do not go beyond the centers, the personality, and like what I just said to you. I don't go beyond it because there's no point. It's like trying to be a concert pianist when you're still trying to figure out what the key notes are, right? And this is the thing, the basics of life, and learning what an actual empath is so important before you even go any further. Okay. Yeah, exactly. 2-4. Well, we've got a couple of 2-4s here. It's just isn't, it's all important, but everyone gets obsessed with consuming information rather than living information. And we are empathing on the world, and everyone is still in the fucking matrix. I hate to tell you this, but we are. And the minute someone says to me, oh, I want to be here, or I want to be there, or I'm like, you're not here, so therefore you're still stuck. And it's an illusion. This is all an illusion that you have created. This is your reality, your reality. I'm a part of your reality. You have chosen to be here listening to me right now. I'm a part of your world. I am literally like a figment of your imagination. And everything that you see within me is within you. And everyone will see me completely differently to how you see me. So I'm in a lot of different people's worlds, and you're in my world, right? And we all have perspectives about each other, and we all empath on each other. And we all do it differently. Some people love me, some people are weary of me, some people are like, oh, they put me on a pedestal. Some people really don't like me. And whatever, like, it's okay, because none of them are wrong. It's always a mirror of what we see within one another, and a reason, season, or lifetime. This happens for everyone. Consciousness doesn't want you to see the same person the same way forever, or have the same connection with them, because we are literally consciousness. We are literally a spark of God consciousness, revealing ourselves to each other so we can see one another and learn and grow. And it can get really uncomfortable sometimes. And this is why we're all empaths. Does this make sense to you guys? Give me, good morning, Trina. Give me an emoji if this is making sense. I've decided, especially in my spiritual membership, we're going deeper. I know we're in the Awaken community here, and I love to go deep with you, but what we're really doing is we're going deeper, and we're starting to hack the system. And when we hack the system, it means I'm here to go, hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, wake up. Have you ever had like your mum trying to wake you up when you're a little bit, wake up, wake up, and then you kind of wake up? I'm here to hack the system, to say, what if this system here was just another system? You get what you need from there, like Neo when he goes into the Matrix, right? And he goes and he talks to the Oracle. I think it's the Matrix 2. And he goes in and meets her in this kind of, I don't know, this forecourty area, and there's all these birds around, and he was like, you're a part of the Matrix, aren't you? And she's like, I am, but does that matter? So you're a program. Yeah, I am. But does it make it any less true? Have a cookie. And he's like, fuck. I thought you were, it's the hack, right? I thought you were the real thing in my world. And she's like, I'm the part of the program, but I am the hack. I am the real thing. And then the keymaster comes and says, it's time to go, right? It's just so fascinating. And when it's like, it's time to go, it's like, well, when you shine so bright, of course, entities are going to start seeing you. And when entities start seeing you, they're going to start fucking with you a little bit, right? So I've had a lot of clients message me going, I've had nightmares. What is happening? I feel weird. It's like, okay, because it's time to be hacked. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You don't just go, I found the system. Human design is the answer. That's so me. I do that. And then I go, oh, but nothing is the actual answer, because we're constantly in momentum. Because we're constantly evolving, constantly shifting and expanding. How does this feel? How does this feel? How does this feel? Like, how does it feel when I'm telling you this? Are you contracting? Like, oh, because that energy is, don't change what I know. Don't take away what I've held on to. Is it a contraction feeling? Or is it a, oh my God, what the fuck? Or is it a, thank you for the reminder, right? It would be one of three. It would be like contraction, yeah, this makes sense. Or thank you for the reminder. I needed that remembrance, right? Okay. You are all empaths. And I'm no longer going to say, it's because I'm a projector. It's because I'm an emotional. It's because you're a this. And it's because you're you. And I've been saying a lot in my inbox and my one-to-ones. You know what? It's not because it's your human design. It's because you're human. It's because you're human. Why do the nightmares occur, or health issues? I've had so much stuff this last week. Okay, so Dana, this is something we're going to go deep into in Magnificent Mediumship this week. because you're in there and it's all about entities. Okay, we've got a whole module, a whole week about entities and magnificent mediumship. Yeah, getting caught up in the noise, 100%. So yeah, like, and Catherine said, yeah, mixed feelings. I wonder, and that's good because we need to always be in the question. What are you talking about? What is possible that I have not actually seen yet? Because I defined things. I thought I had something really good, which I did, but now that wants to evolve and grow. It's just like we plant a seed and the seed starts to grow, and it's this beautiful like plant, and then it grows and it grows. It's just like my plant here. Like it started off with this gorgeous small Monstera. Monstera, is that how you say it? And now it's growing into a freaking tree, and it's beautiful at every part of its evolution, but it can't ever stay the same, right? So the minute we start staying the same, the minute we start defining and making anything gospel, I believe when we're 5D beyond, nothing is actually solid because it's always moving. I believe that anything below 5D this is when we can live by the Bible, which is something that is absolutely defined, and there's many, many different layers. We can live by the human design. We can live by whatever system is working for us. And I believe that all of those things are true and real and perfect, depending on where you are at. So I don't believe there is a wrong system. I believe not even the patriarchal system. It's about where that level of consciousness is. And I don't even want to say level, because it's not, we don't go up in levels of consciousness. It's more like this, right? Because I can't say that I'm more conscious than you or that I'm better than you. Like that's insane. And I don't believe that anyone else is more conscious or better than me. It's just we're in different stages of our evolution, and wherever we're at is perfect. So if whatever I say to you doesn't make sense, then it doesn't matter, does it? Like I'm still talking to different parts of you, and it's always a soul stream. Okay, you are all empaths. We are all a collective. We are all tapping in, and I'm going to pull you a card. And then what I'm going to be doing later is I'm going to be going so much deeper on this topic in the spiritual membership. If you want access to that, or if you want to come live, let me know. Put a comment in. I'm going to pop the link in after this to the spiritual membership, and come in. It'll only cost you $22. There might even be some hot seat coaching. It's going to be amazing. It'll be on the Facebook page, and you can jump straight out if you want, or you can stay the week and you can come to our live training tomorrow. You can go and have a little play in the library with over $10,000 worth of activations and content. Stay the week and leave, or maybe you want to stay forever. It's completely up to you, but it's only $22 to access this training that I have curated for today. So if you want access to that, comment below and I'll send you the link. $22. Okay, so tap into your body, and how do you feel? My job is to help dismantle the solidness. In other words, I'm here to clear the portals as you travel, because you're all multidimensional, right? And I'm here to unstick people. And this is why some people get triggered around me, and some people will literally cut me off or go, oh my God, can I keep going? I'm very fast. And cleaning the portals is very important, because we are always traveling, always. Some of us further than others, depending on our capacity and our willingness. So I've just pulled you a card. So first of all, how do you feel? Pop it in the chat box. How do you feel? Put an emoji in there, put a word, be brutally honest. How do I feel? And, discomfort is just as important as amazing because things are shifting. How do you feel? Receiving it all. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, reminders. Well, that's the thing, right? I'm not no guru. I'm here just to remind you of who you are, clean the portals, it's all good. Okay. Free will is our choice. 100%. Yes. Okay. Frazzled. Oh, that's sexy. Relaxed. Sitting through it all and digesting it. Yeah. Yeah. Sparks. Grateful. Daughter's birthday today. It was my son's birthday. Not yesterday, the day before. Happy birthday to your daughter. I've been feeling blah, but ready to get unfucked. Yeah. A lot of people that are in my right now and in my containers are going through the whole, like, it's like the time travel wobbles, right? Because I'm expanding at an extreme rate. And those that are on it with me are like getting a little bit of the speed bumps. It's like, whoa. So I love it. Okay. Here it is. Here's the card I pulled for all of you. Okay. For you. And if you're on replay, because we're collective, we're connected. Okay. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion of a project. This is what I see when I share this card with you. I see a portal, and I see you, and I see me. Oh, someone feels heavy. Someone feels ignited. Oh, yes. My friend felt heavy this morning too, Catherine. Interesting. The empathic abilities that we have when the internet crashes and the world starts freaking the fuck out. There's a heaviness to that. The world is changing. Surprise. Okay. See the portal. See the dragon. The dragon is nor good nor bad. The dragon just is. You get to really kind of insert your magic within the dragon, and it will amplify whatever you're bringing to the world. This is time for us to absolutely ground. And you can see that it looks like there's these worlds in the background, the mirrors of this one vortex. As our timelines come together, we will notice that we do not have a past, we do not have a future, we are in the now and always have been and always will be. God, that feels good. And we all stand together. We stand together and we ignite these portals throughout time and space, throughout the different dimensions. It is time to light your fire, to burn away the old, the systems, so you can grow and be in your own. You are your system. You are your brand. Isn't it interesting in your reality how the stuff that you need to hear will be coming up on your Facebook page and you haven't even mentioned it? Isn't it interesting how consciousness will always try to contact you? And we've done it in different ways for many, many different centuries, you know. And right now, our consciousness is through cell phones. That is how we are being taught. Now, you can take that as a higher expression or a lower expression depending on you. And you being the empath, being the sensory being, you know what you need, right? And that's why I say, I'm calling BS on the excuses when it comes to the systems that we're putting into place and going, well, I can't do that because I'm a female. That was the olden day thing. I can't do that because I'm a projector. I can't do that because I'm a generator. I can't do that because I'm an empath. Like calling all the BS, like I'm not choosing to do that because I'm tired right now. It's a bit different than I can't do that because I'm a projector. Right? Where are we using the systems to make excuses instead of actually realizing that we have the power, that if we ground down, if we burn away the old, if we rise, we may be frazzled or confused, or we may even be in two minds about things. We may be excited. We're allowed to feel all the things because sometimes we're like, I am just feeling me. Oh, sometimes you're like, oh, wow, okay, I'm feeling very expanded. I'm tapping into nature today. I'm tapping into the humans. I'm tapping into my family. My husband, like he's just heading into a wave right now. And I'm like, he's in a wave. Okay. We've got a lot of stuff happening in our world and I'm going to go slay in my lane. I'm going to go slay the dragons in my own lane. And most people aren't living entirely in their own worlds. They are networking in the collective and getting confused of what their emotions are and what other people's emotions are. And our designs can help us understand that. But it's very important to understand that you are your everything. Your choices, your yeses, your nos, your responsibility is actually with you. So I'm in this, like, my bleed is coming. So it's again another cycle. I look at where the moon is, I look at where my bleed is, and here's the thing that I do. I'm very, very no BS just before my period. So on my sales calls, I'm like, you say you can't afford to work with me. You say you can't afford the $22 a week. You say you can't afford the $2,777 to transform your life in 12 weeks. Like, I'm calling fucking BS. You say you're a single mom. You say that you just lost your job. I'm calling the BS, because this is your reality. How do you want to change it? When my first coach said to me, I said, look, I can't afford to pay you $10,000. Do you have a payment plan? Like, legit, I've been poor my whole life. I don't even, like, what the fuck? I've never had $10,000 on my bank account. She said, what would it take for you to find the $10,000 and pay me in full, Victoria? Usually that would upset me. Dear her, she doesn't understand me. She was brought up with money. Like, I wasn't. I live in New Zealand. Do you know how expensive it is to live here? Like, it costs me $500 every time I go to the supermarket. I didn't do that. I went, I wonder what it would take for me to find the $10,000, because I really fucking want to work with her. I ended up paying her $10,000 about 5 times. I am choosing to own and take responsibility for me, even though the shit that has happened, a lot of it hasn't been my fault, because I'm all connected to everybody, right? But it's my reality. I'm taking my power back. This is what this is saying to you. Are you willing to take grand rising? Yes, Janelle. Are you willing to take your power back, girlfriend? Are you? Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you. If you have watched this, if you have loved this, please let me know below, because I only do this if it's being received, straight up, because I honor myself so deeply. I really, truly do. And I'm going to be everywhere all March, and I'm really testing to see what people love and what people are willing to say yes to. So if you like me being here on the Awaken community, I've been sharing things every single day. If you like being in my membership, if you like being in an MM, if you are willing to say yes to your life, say yes below. Who's saying yes? Who's saying yes to growth? Who's saying yes to learning? Who's saying yes to expanding? And we're doing a lot of clearing right now. Like, I also tap in and we start clearing. So when you're with me, whether you're watching, like lurking, please don't lurk, come out. Who's willing to say yes to life? Who's willing to say yes to living? Put yes below if you are. Put yes below if you are. Let's get turned on. Yeah, love it all. Yes, always. Yes, yes. Who's willing to say yes to living? No more excuses. I don't ever want to hear someone say again, I can't afford it, because money is. Oh man, my earbuds are going. I think this. Oh, my earbuds are going from my. I hope you guys can hear me okay. They're going from my. I can hear myself on my cell phone through my earbuds. Wow, technology is so amazing. Okay, this is my reality. It is wacky, it is weird, it is fun. If you want to come in and expand your consciousness, I've got high value in the membership. It is so fucking high. The price does not reflect the value. It is just a koha to say, thank you. Thank you for your magnificence. Keep shining, keep showing up. Okay, my love, sending you so much love. Hard to do namaste with my hat on. I'm going to go and be a mum, because I get to be a mum today. I get to be a coach. I get to be a friend. I get to enjoy the sunshine and shine my brightest light. And I'll see you guys in spiritual membership. If you're not there yet and you want to come in, I'm going to go put the link in right now. Jump in for the training today, all about empaths. This was a taster. This was a fucking taster. Come and see the hack over there. Lots of love. Bye. Have a great day.